It really doesn't make much sense that salt is contributing to this, new rampant increase in hypertension that began really in the early 1900s. And if anything, the parallel with the rise in hypertension and obesity and diabetes beginning in the early 1900s actually parallels a reduction in salt intake. Salt intake has actually gone down while all these chronic diseases have gone up. Blood pressure did go down when you cut your salt intake. The problem is that the total cholesterol to HDL ratio, which is a much better predictor of heart disease than even LDL, was worsened on the low salt diet, and triglycerides increased as well. Because when you cut this essential mineral, you actually become insulin resistant, because that's one of the body's ways of preserving salt is by upping insulin levels, because insulin helps the kidneys retain more salt.
There is a pernicious villain here, and it is white, and it looks like salt, but it's not salt at all. It's the other one, it's sugar, which is the real evil thing that needs to be limited or avoided, at least processed sugars.
When we sweat, the average amount of salt that we lose per hour of exercise is actually half a teaspoon of salt per hour. And so we're supposed to be exercising to be healthy. We're supposed to be going out in the sun and getting vitamin D and sweating. And we're supposed to be eating real foods, and salt helps us eat real foods. So really, this low salt advice is going against the two things that people need to be doing to improve their health. That's eating healthy foods and exercising more. And salt allows us to do both.
The longer I study medicine, the more I'm impressed with how simple things are. And this salt is one classic example. I mean, you just need to salt your food. It couldn't be much more simple than that, is to salt your food liberally until you feel satiated. These simple strategies like sleep and salt can have profound benefits on your health. And I really deeply appreciate your taking the time to put together this book that really crashes some of the myths that so many of us are under with respect to understanding the importance of not avoiding salt.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.